Now, hang on a tick. What is that on the horizon? Is it a storm? A kraken? No, it's recognition because, well, Captain S.M. Timbers Esquire, yes, that glorious bearded menace from the podcast What You Are Listening to, Roll Britannia, has only gone and got nominated for a Crit Award. That's right, Best NPC for 2025. Well, no, I ain't ever chased awards, see? But if people wants to give me one, well, who might argue, eh? Go on then, cast your votes, and make an old pirate smile. Couldn't have said it better myself. Tap the link in the episode description, or head to critawards.com to vote for the only captain who's made piracy look this charming. And if I don't win, that Derek will definitely be walking the plank again.
No, please, Timbers, have mercy. I've forgotten how to swim.
Walmart Business is in the business of saving you time, money, and hassle. Whether your business started in a garage or is a garage, Walmart Business has the tools to help you get where you're going. Tools like free shipping, multi-user accounts, and just about any item your company needs.
Even a double filtration cyclone dust collector.
Yep, even that.
Sweet.
Walmart Business. It's the Walmart you love, now for your business. Learn more at business.walmart.com. Terms apply.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
As a contractor, I don't pay for materials I don't use. So why would I pay for stuff I don't need in my mobile plan? That's why the new MyBiz plan from Verizon Business is so perfect. Now I can choose exactly what I want, and I only pay for what I need.
Right now, with MyBiz plan, get our best price, as low as $25 a line. Visit verizon.com/business to get started today. New lines only. Price per month with 5+ lines. Includes auto pay and paper-free billing and promotional discount. Taxes, fees, economic adjustment charge. Applicable add-ons, prices, and terms apply. Guarantee applies to base monthly rate and stated discounts only. Add-on prices additional. Offers end September 30th, 2025.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
Bobby is in fact a dick and decided to evolve, so now has a slightly more dangerous lineup.
Rye Reef Art Species, Delvin Family Residence, Kevin Lothlaw.
The estimated location of Kevin Lothlaw.
Partial location found.
Good to see you again, all.
How's the sparrow keeping these days?
Maybe we should meet him.
Did you put me in here?
River, should we try and get out of this place?
For the next day, Keth weighs 3 times what he usually does.
Oh, good. You made it through. One of these circles will destroy the thing inside it. The other will disappear and it will be released upon you.
I know you.
Are you the sparrow?
Well, some have called me that, yeah.
If we help you out of here, you owe us one favour.
Challenge accepted. Later.
I hope he keeps his word.
It'll take us 3 days to get to
Riley's last resting place.
Yeah. Hello. We're looking for this ancient place called Kevin Lothlaw. Is that anywhere nearby here?
Yeah.
The tree says it's this way.
We're following a tree.
I'm following Derek. Derek's following a
A
tree.
stone structure.
We need to try and get this one to the same height as the other two.
Elementalism.
I wonder if this thing can spawn a dragon.
Raw.
About here.
Portal off.
Hello?
Hello, Jeff.
Riley? Are you a god?
No.
But you know them.
I do, yeah.
Did you have multiple trinkets?
There's a ring bearing the family crest. The ring is power, authority, blessings, control.
What happened?
Had I not done that, then reality itself would have ceased to be. Our great world was ruled over by 8 houses. 7 were attempting to seize power and change reality for their whims. Built a device, did what I could to prevent it. I made a mistake, and ending all of Delvin life.
For all of the information, I suppose the most important question to ask you is...
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
last time we played, you met a literal god. Or so you think.
Jeff did.
Maybe. Jeff did. You also dug a big hole with Minecraft and slagged off Winnie the Pooh.
Ate his honey.
Domain.
Big Fat Keth became regular Keth.
Can't live your life in the public domain and not accept critics.
True.
You brought this upon yourself.
You did, yeah.
Weird.
Stupid. Dense forest.
Call yourself the Pooh.
Yeah, that's true.
More like
And yeah,
shit.
you met.
Thinking you're the shit.
You met Riley. And when we left the action, Jeff was going to ask the most important question, which is...
What's your perfect Sunday?
You started with that, didn't you?
Yeah, sure.
Can we trust the gods?
No. They are desperate to be freed and will do anything, say anything, to be released from their ethereal prisons.
What could release them?
The wishing well?
Okay. Will you be here?
Sorry, my secretary just had me do something.
Something was bothering my leg.
That leaking was that leaking water.
Yeah.
The water's getting slowly higher.
Can we trust you?
The trouble with that question is, if I said yes, I would say yes even if you couldn't.
I know. I had a feeling that might be the answer, but I was insisted to. It was a.
But that's a noble answer, though.
Yeah. It's very honest.
Makes me want to trust her.
Will you... You can't go anywhere from outside this plane, so you are essentially trapped here yourself.
I'm here forever.
Can you be released through the wishing well?
No.
Can the Delvin ever be brought back?
No. Return the gods, as you call them, to your reality would tear a hole so big between the planes of this dimension that reality itself would be torn apart.
And the wishing well is unlinked to these pieces of 8, as we call them. So to create this wishing well, you wouldn't necessarily need all of the pieces of 8? Or
They contain a vast amount of power.
But if we had one, and so they could never have the full set of your trinkets, that would be enough to potentially stop that? Or are there other ways of creating enough power to power this magical wishing well?
That I don't know.
Fair.
How do we set Riley free?
You can't.
Can't.
I know.
Yeah.
What do we do with them? We get them. What do we do with them?
What, the pieces of 8? Can the pieces of 8 be destroyed? These trinkets of yours?
No.
Nothing, even an arcane incinerator?
No.
Feels like an arcane incinerator at this point. To Riley is like a cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
That pizza oven, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
Even if I
pizza
put it
ovens
in
are pretty hot.
in a toaster.
Basically, yeah.
What if we give the items to her?
I have faith
Is there
in
a
Jeff.
is there a way to destroy the gods, as I call them, in the astral plane?
There may be.
Take the.
There may be.
Are you able to give me any ability to access the astral plane at will? Or to take people there?
I don't possess that power.
Is there something that you know of that could give me that power? To be able to take our fight to the gods themselves and finally put an end to this worry?
That's the most metal question I've ever
Yeah.
heard in my entire life.
I want to go to fight the fucking gods.
Take the fight to the gods. That's incredible.
I am Jeff, the God Denier.
Collector, more like.
Yeah.
Is it gone?
It's tense. It's dramatic.
Ooh, I've used this in a video.
See that illusion?
Yeah. Thanks, Paul. Sorry.
It's a good track.
Yes. The raw power of the magic of your plane, when amplified through a well, is a device that would have the power to make have the power to send you to the astral plane. I must warn you, you may not be able to return.
I think that's a sacrifice he gestures to Riley that noble people are willing to make.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Yeah, fair.
And you suddenly feel the energy reduce you and send you backwards through the portal, and you land back in the clearing.
That was a wicked line, Jeff. Well done. That's a sacrifice. Noble people are willing to. Let's do it. Fuck it, man. Derek got nothing left except
That's
his
my
sister.
end game. That's the end game. Put me in that fucking cannon and send me to the gods.
Let's go fight them gods themselves.
Yeah.
Bastards.
My hairs are up on the back of my neck. Just send me there. Send me there.
Let me at them.
Yeah.
Right, you ready?
It's the end you want. It's
Go
the
battle
end
some
you
gods.
dream
Fuck
of.
everything else. Just take the gods.
What about, like,
I don't want the
everything
reality to be
that-
ripped
We'll
apart.
let's sort Doris out
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Where is
Oh,
Where
God.
is this god cannon
We don't. Well,
to fire us off into Godland where gods grow on?
I thought,
weed?
I thought you said well.
Yes,
Ah.
there was something to do with if we put in the raw
Raw
magic of
magic.
this plane, which is right at the core of the Earth, where the arcane energy comes from. It seems to suggest you combine that with a well. I wasn't sure if it was specifically the wishing well, but it could be that wells are so
Portals.
important to
well, we know where one of them is.
them. We know where there is a well.
Yeah.
And we might be heading back that direction anyway, to try and find Mr. Malcolm's, Captain Malcolm's. But it seems to suggest that raw arcane energy from this plane, introduced with a well, would give you the power. And I don't know if that's the case of if you introduce the raw arcane energy to the water of the well, consuming it might then take you to the astral
Sure.
plane.
Hey,
They
did she
weren't
say
very
it? Did she say it as like a well, as in like we know a well, or is a well just like what they call like a weird?
Well, you've heard of a wishing well, which we would flick coins into as a kid. I don't know if you used to.
We never had any coins. We would throw rocks into the wishing well and curse the
Take
universe
the
for
coins
making
out.
us poor.
Remove the coins
Yeah.
from the wishing well.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we used to throw the coins in to make wishes and see if they would come true.
That's where they came
That's
from.
where the coins came from.
My mum told me it was leprechauns.
They seem to be pretty standard wells, so this particular one is going to need to be quite deep, I would imagine, to go all the way to the core of the earth and mix with the arcane. But it could be that we can get some of the arcane core and bring it up and put it into it. I don't really
How
know.
far is the core of the earth? Can we not just keep digging down?
I think it's quite a while.
Yeah, it'll be a way.
I wasn't asking as a player. I was asking as Derek.
We were probably closer down in Reach's lab.
Oh, really?
Like
Yeah,
that was further
that's true.
down
That
than
was
we
deeper
currently
than
are.
this. I maybe we'll go back there and dig straight down.
Well, when she started talking about a big cylindrical tube that was like a well, I was thinking, we just fell down one of those for about
Yeah.
a minute and a half. So that's quite deep, but even deeper than that, Derek.
Fucking hell.
And you
That
know
is
about digging deep.
Yeah, I do.
So,
okay, interesting. Leave it with me. When we get to Galea, after things are sorted out, I want to go and try and find the deepest mine in the world.
that sounds like a plan. If anyone can find it, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, let's try and find the deepest mine in the world where the dwarves have dug the deepest. Because that's that's a good starting point, I guess, to go for.
That or go see the dragon folk. They seem to be pretty good at underground.
Yeah.
They've been
What
forced
about-
there. They might know. They're magical.
In the prison.
What about the prison?
They were building something there. Like
The big tower, you mean?
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's
going up.
I think that's
I
the
know,
well.
but what about
That's what I
that's a
think.
well
I think
now?
that's the well. They're constructing it for something.
If you're needing
building something there?
To just jump in from the top.
What were you making in the prison?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Thanks, God.
It's okay.
I was agreeing with God.
It's fine. God agreed with you.
I mean, I
true.
don't know
Jumping from the
whether
top and straight
we were
down
making
through.
something,
There's a ring.
but I don't know whether if that something was needed for there, it could have been shipped elsewhere.
Could just been weaponry. Or the Royal Guards.
It seemed pretty huge, though.
Did seem big.
It's big. It's significant.
Something fucking big.
It's a big tube that probably goes down into the
So
into the earth.
we're searching for, the keyword is well.
Yes.
Well,
What they're building, well. So where in Galea can we find that information?
library?
Would it be public record?
Here's the super top secret project. Let's publish a book in the library.
They did it in National Treasure. You know,
Yeah, that was
The documentary.
the documentary National Treasure, yeah?
Yeah. The library would
Library in
have
the
some
palace?
information about certain projects. Go on.
I mean, we can be birds now, so can't we just flutter into the palace undetected, snoop around, see if there's any documents that are kicking about?
I don't see why not. Worth a shot. What's the worst that could happen?
Either way,
We
we
get-
head to Gallia.
What's the worst that could happen? We get hurt? We're about to fight some fucking gods.
Yeah, on that, we are mortal.
For now.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to tool ourselves up if we're gonna want to fight the gods. Do we go and get these items? Do we?
You say we're mortal. I've come back from the dead. He's done the similar. That's pretty,
More than once.
more mortal than.
To be fair, he has done it twice.
More than that.
But you see what I mean? They
He's hacking into
Oh, yeah,
they
that's true.
kick us around like
at least 8.
Yeah.
insects.
Yeah.
Because with all the bravado in the world, it's not going to get us very far.
It's exciting though, isn't it, Kev?
It's very exciting, but I want to go in there with at least a chance.
We're saying River.
We've got to try, haven't we?
I mean, what else is there to do?
And there might be the ring at the palace.
That's the most powerful of all, isn't it?
Hmm.
The wearer of that fights the gods.
Has power, authority,
So we're needing to,
and a really weird, suspicious, similar crest.
to the Empire. That's very true.
Mm,
It did sound very similar.
weird.
Seems like everything's leading us back to the big
Let's
city.
fucking do it then.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Are you checking? Are we checking on Doris first? As a stop.
Please. And then
We've got to get that.
Then I can
box
fight these
ticked.
gods without having to worry about it.
I feel bad that we've left her for this long.
Same.
Let's go. Let's do Doris first.
I want to see if she spent my money well.
I think we need to fill Timbers in, though.
Yeah, it's
I think
true.
this is information he's going to need to know.
And we need to tell him to expect the sparrow, but the sparrow's doing us a favour.
We should possibly also
Yeah.
reset Piri's portal so that way Starfire can actually do some mapping of the network, maybe. Because at the moment, Piri's portal is stuck side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a lot to do.
Okay. Our river.
Yeah.
God. We went from like big mission, like admin.
You might be.
With these
I'll
spreadsheets
put
to
this
fill
down.
out.
Okay, so
Puts his axe away.
we have to go. Is there anything that you want to do in Galea? Or would you be more comfortable operating on your own and going back to link up with Timbers?
I think that would be the best bet for me, don't you? I think it's the most
if you're
important thing
happy-
right now is to get the information back to Timbers.
And I think you'd do it faster than us.
I can't go
Yeah.
on the wall that quickly.
Yeah.
You would. And
Oh,
swimming,
I
she
would-
even beat you.
Yeah, but I wouldn't swim because you'd have to go reset Piri. So I'd give her the map of
Send River to reset Piri.
the location that we're currently, the local area,
Yeah.
and then the map of the world with it marked on the portal that we went to. Is it Soul Light Cavern was the portal that we originally traveled to?
Soul Light Cave, yeah.
We'll give you
Soul
a
Light
map
Cave,
of that, so that you can get there. If you can go through that portal to Piri,
Yeah.
tell Piri to reset it to the height of Nassau, then you can immediately get back to Nassau, and go to Timbers, and you'll be there like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I would also try and get Piri to point out is this arch here that seemingly doesn't lead to anywhere is not connected to the main network because I just got taken into a void.
Are we assuming if you go back through this portal again, you're going to end up back with your new mate? That it wasn't a one-time thing?
That would be my assumption.
Push him through.
Jeff, you can do it.
Can you give him inspiration?
You can give inspiration to other people, can't you?
Not to trade, to use.
He would use it
No.
as a ticket.
No. Only Jeff can give inspiration. He's got an ability to do that.
Fair enough. We'll have this SD card.
Otherwise, it completely avoids the feat that humans have.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go back to the portal. And because we've obviously been just talking about all the different things that we're plans to do. You've given the map to River. I'm going to look over at the map, and as I walk through, I'm going to go, God, I hope that's the last thing I have to draw. And I'm going to give up my proficiency in cartography tools.
Yeah.
That's fair, given that you've never used it.
Fair enough.
I've used it once, that's it. I'm done with it. I don't need that anymore.
Cool. And you pass through and step out into Piri.
Oh, sweet.
Whoa. Hey, Piri?
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I caught you actually come out of the shower.
Slight alarm.
Where did you come from?
Starts closing off the tabs.
Incognito.
I was just researching something. It was for a friend. It's not mine. I was just holding it.
Giant
Other
chickens.
Excuses.
Why are you searching giant chickens? Anyway, got some news. I wasn't supposed to be coming back here. There was supposed to be someone else. I thought we've met Riley.
Oh, good.
Do you happen to know in your databanks any location of any rings?
Yes.
Any rings, golden rings with I have the description. With
He's not there. You can't ask him.
Where's my secretary?
Golden ring. Yeah, I was paying attention to that.
A
Golden
bird,
rings with
an eagle, a crest,
sound.
an eagle. Yeah.
With a crest with an eagle over his head.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh. Wow. Seems like you don't know everything.
Isn't it rather embarrassing?
Happens to all supercomputers from time to time.
Don't worry.
I think I'm getting old.
You're just tired.
Yeah.
Listen to everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just stressed.
I would like to. Piri,
Maybe
can
try
you
again
send
tomorrow.
the portal I've just come through, Piri? What was that called? The archway I've just come from. Non-monetary.
Cool.
Yeah, like a
Piri,
experience, memory, dream.
Could you
hope.
send the portal that I've just come through?
Ability.
Yes.
What was the name of that one?
Excellent timing. You've arrived just as things were starting to go sideways. Again. But let's ignore the rising smell of burnt tentacles and crushed dreams for now, and instead enjoy a little calm with your moment with the Dungeon Master. Firstly, it's truly marvellous having you back here in the crow's nest with us once again. I couldn't be happier that you've decided to rejoin the beautiful nonsense that is Roll Britannia. Without your support, we'd have been tossed into the yawning whirlpool of podcast obscurity a long time ago. So from all of us here, the good old ship Roll Britannia, thank you. Right then. Pedro! Time to earn your birdseed. What's that? You've got something stuck in your craw? A golden doubloon. Pedro, stop trying to swallow the treasure. Just hand over the scroll and no, you're not going to try digesting the Patreon money again. Shoo, 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 shoo. Drink some water. Honestly. Anyway, this week's shout out goes to Mark_Hemingway, who mentions us on their Instagram following our recent comedy improv show. Thanks a ton for reaching out. It made our week. Now, if you want to shout out just like that, it's as easy as Jeff making a situation worse by trying to make a very simple 10 15 or 25-step plan. All you need to do is chart a course across the 7 C's of social media: Blue Skies, X, Facebook, Instagram, even Mastodon. We're everywhere you want to be and more besides. And don't forget our Discord, where the banter is non-stop and the dice are always rolling, along with the laughs. Yeah. And don't just lurk in the shadows. Tag us in your artwork, invent a monstrous NPC, or just comment something daft. It's all fair game, and we love it. We just don't want you to come up and, just lurk, Well, you can do. It's up to you. I'm not your mum. Just as long as you get involved. And if Roll Britannia fills your ears with joy, then why not shower us with stars? Review stars. Just 5 little stars will do. A 5-star review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, Good Pods, Poddrama, or wherever you listen, really, goes a very long way in helping more wonderful people just like you to discover the show. And if you want even more from Roll Britannia, then there's good news! It's not that car, but it is good, because you could become an official Roll Britannia Patreon from as little as £2 per month. You can unlock loads of exclusive goodies, bonus content, backstories to the characters, artwork, behind-the-scenes content, extra exciting audiobooks, or strange nature adventures, or of course, ad-free episodes. Yeah, who knows what else we'll come up with next? Every piece of treasure goes right back into making the show even bigger and better, and we'd love to have you aboard. So, if you want to get all of this cool stuff, make sure you head on over to the official Roll Britannia Patreon. That's patreon.com/Roll Britannia. Take a look at all the tiers, find one that suits you and your budget, and, start enjoying even more content. And we'll be eternally grateful. Wait, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships!
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Visit USAA.com/bundle.
Bundle savings are off total premium, not available in all states or in all situations. To qualify, auto policy must be active prior to property policy issue, subject to change. Restrictions apply. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
Have you ever spotted McDonald's hot, crispy fries right as they're being scooped into the carton? And time just stands still. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This episode is brought to you by Starbucks. Smooth, bright, deliciously crafted. Introducing Starbucks Sansera Blend, their smoothest, brightest coffee yet. It's a new kind of light roast, one that's packed with so much flavor, it shines no matter how you brew it. So go ahead and try it hot, iced, black, or with a splash of creamer. Visit athome.starbucks.com/Sansera-blend-coffee to bring Starbucks Sansera Blend home.
Wait, before you vanish into the mist like a particularly elusive sea shanty, then you should smash that glorious subscribe button. Otherwise, you might end up laundering Keth's action trousers. Again. Gross. How are they crunchy and sticky? Ugh. Well, I've got monsters to balance and Pedro's blatantly up to no good somewhere, along with those so-called adventurers. And, well, I believe you've got an adventure to get back into. So, go on, get back in there. Go!
Kevin Lothal.
Cool. That was
Kevin Lothal.
Could you send a message to that portal to come out, like a printout like you've done with all the other ones?
Printer not found.
Yes, fair.
Please reinstall drivers.
I did it yesterday.
I'm going to tap my Pebble of Far Speech.
No chance. Absolutely no chance.
It's just a step.
Thousands of miles.
They're a step away.
Just get horrible feedback on it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're sort of there.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out how to get a message to you to say
we're just going to pluck up the courage and
you go back through.
You can just go back through.
You say that like it doesn't cost me part of my soul every time. I've got nothing to give. I've got very little left to
the
give.
guy who's used inspiration as a ticket.
Almost
so
every
many
time.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
You barely had to give anything up.
Because you guys have got cool shit. I've got nothing to give. The gods have taken it all from me.
You opted to go to the gods.
I didn't. I grabbed an item and they took me away.
What about language?
Yeah, and then you kept
cast
grabbing the
comprehend
items.
I haven't really got that many.
But you can cast comprehend languages, can't you?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't necessarily need to have the language in the first place.
Just saying.
All you really need is common.
Yeah.
You need one. You need at least one.
Wasn't there something else you wanted to do with Piri before?
I could recommend sticking with common.
Go back and reset it. Tell Piri to reset it to a different height, but
Oh,
It's done.
it's done.
oh yeah, because it connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we put the portal at the other height, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I could just stay there and hope that, Wendell with my compatriots are ever going to...
Cool. Well, Jeff's there.
Yeah.
The rest of you?
Jeff's going to be brave, and he's going to...
Oh, I was going to head to Galea.
Yeah. The rest of you? What are we doing?
He doesn't seem
Jeff's
to be
dead
coming back.
now.
Jeff's dead now. That's it. Should we leave him?
River,
Yeah.
have you ever been through one of these before?
No.
Oh, it's fun. You'll love it. Basically,
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
look, if you've got any particularly sad memory that you don't really want to think about, I'd say give that one up, because I feel a lot better. Because it's
quite therapeutic sometimes.
It's really therapeutic. There is something at the back of my mind that's like, there's something should be there, but it's just got to give me some breathing room. So I'd do that. And then basically you just think about it and you go, I will give you this. And you'll be wherever Jeff is. And you know that he's going to need your help on the other end.
I mean, Milo gave up the day his parents left.
Yeah, that's true.
He has no idea where they went or when they went. It just one day they were there, the next day they just weren't.
Either that, or if you've got some weird skill, I remember those times when I was going through you know how you go through your whip phase as a teenager, using a whip all the time.
No.
Well, as we know, chains and whips excited him.
Yeah, that is true. But now it's
But not
just
anymore.
chains.
S and M.
Just chains.
MM.
It's just chains now.
Timbers.
Because they've changed. Yeah, basically, I just sort of thought, I don't really use whips anymore. Never mind. I'll let that go, and traded that experience for a journey. That's kind of how it works. Clear? Okay. Go on then.
Clear as mud. I feel like Sophie's as confused as River would be.
Absolutely.
You don't fill me with confidence, but
No, but that's the situation we're in.
I mean,
You just do it like this, really. And
should I not just go to Timbers? Like, you really want I
This
have to
is
go
the
through
fastest
here.
way.
It is pretty fast.
Well, it's the fastest way to where Jeff might be, and he'll probably need your help, and then he can explain what's going on.
So I'm giving up a piece of my soul to go get Jeff.
Strictly speaking, giving up 2. Because you can go
Yeah.
through this one and then another one.
Yeah. But if it does take you to Piri, the fast one is at Piri.
Yeah, you could sail from there, but
could sail
it'll
from
still
there.
take you weeks.
Yeah.
And it's quite a big
Okay.
ship for one person.
It's not an easzy ship for 4 of you to sail.
Yeah. But you can give it a go.
2 of us.
Okay. I guess, see you soon?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Maybe.
Look, yeah, we'll see you soon.
Just don't think about any of these guys when you go through.
Yeah, because then you won't
Okay.
remember us.
I'll try and get in contact with you. Once I've found my
Good
way back
luck.
to Timbers,
Good luck.
I'll be in touch.
Thank you.
And don't
Good luck.
forget to use the watch.
Yeah,
Yes.
the FaceTime
Yeah.
watch will do.
Okay.
And
At
Piri's
certain
really nice.
distances, it works brilliantly.
Right.
Okay.
From certain distance. Doesn't say in the
Weirdly
manual.
specific ones.
Doesn't say in the manual what those distances are.
1,000 miles, no good. 1,100 miles, perfect signal. 1,200 miles, nothing.
Nothing at all.
It's really weird.
Yeah, so I know it sounds crazy and I know it sounds really dangerous,
Just been given
but
an upgrade.
it's safe. As far as I know, this portal network has been safe so far.
Have you ever been through?
Yeah, many
Okay.
times.
All right.
I've forgotten stuff. I don't even remember.
I've forgotten so much stuff, I don't even remember what I've forgotten.
Yeah, no, we've been through many times. Well, a few times now, and it's always
I don't know, I've forgotten.
been okay. That's an interesting loop.
You're trading the last time you went through a portal. To the portal.
What the fuck is this thing?
It's like that. That feels like the
terror of going through
No,
it.
it feels like the equivalent of like when you see people with vending machines putting a coin in, but having it on a string. Yoink.
But then you wouldn't remember that you gave up that.
So you do it
You
again.
do it again, yeah.
And
Or
you
would
get free
you?
travel.
Would you have the memory again?
I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah. Regardless, River, thank you for your help and good luck.
You don't know what will happen if
Okay.
it rejects your offer.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
We'll see you very soon.
See you soon.
Don't forget to tell Timbers about the sparrow. Okay, love you. Bye.
Now, Demon's about the what?
The sparrow.
Ah, yeah. Got it.
That
Got
is
it.
on side.
Cool.
Got it. I've written it all down on my hand. I just hope I don't get too wet.
Swim there.
There we go, swim. Oh,
I just think this is Sharpie and not whiteboard marker.
Ah, crap.
Okay, I'm going to step through the portal.
Okay. What are you giving up?
I will give up the memory of when I bled my family, giving up my old life.
Oh, wow. So one day you were with them, the next day you weren't. You've no memory of leaving them.
Yeah, all the arguments and all the fights of that day.
You just remember being there and then
Yeah.
not being there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
And you step through and find yourself in the same room as Jeff.
You mean there's no printer?
Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, you are here.
Hey.
Where's your mate Riley?
Oh, no, this is Piri. This is so.
As in chicken?
Obviously.
Yeah. So we've this is the pyramid. Supercomputer. Piri, this is River. River Piri.
Hello.
Hi, cute name.
Thank you.
Piri the Pyramid?
Yeah, we're not inventive.
Okay.
Apparently, its official name was something like the Data Reserve, but I think Piri's cooler. Don't
Okay.
you?
Yes.
See, we've got a good relationship.
Okay.
Totes rad.
See,
Perfect. And
down with the kids. Up
What
with
do
the
you
kids,
do?
All different levels with the kids.
What
this
does
guy
Piri do? What do you do, Piri?
I know things.
knows.
I mean, lots of people
Most
know things.
Yeah, there's few.
I know everything.
All right, humble brag much.
Hold yours. Humble brag. We've just gone over this. You had that embarrassing moment. I know she wasn't here, but not quite everything.
I
Almost.
know more than he does.
That is true.
That doesn't take much though,
that's
Piri. They get not much of a flex.
You're
there.
trying to dig at me. You're not. It's not going to work. She's got you beat on that one. I'm afraid, lad. Honestly, Piri, you're not going to win the dissing Jeff game.
True.
You will always win.
It's our thing now.
It's true.
Sounds like fun.
Do you need saving or can I?
No. It was a bit of a shock to be back at Piri.
Okay.
Just having a chat, and then I was going to head back in a bit. Are you?
Well, I was sent to find you, but you're all right.
Oh,
so
no.
I'll go off and find Timbers then.
That's Piri. That.
Yes.
Can you reset? Oh.
Yes.
Can you reset this down to go back to Granite Arch?
This is Granite Arch.
Okay. What was ours called?
What was it called? Some dojo, something.
Yeah.
Dojo
that'll do. Could
Dojo,
you
that'll
reset
do.
this level to Dojo That'll Do, and then River's going to go back, and then I'll need you to reset it back to this height for me, please.
Okay, hold on.
Make a dex save.
There's nothing to hold on to around here.
You're just in a room.
Both of us.
Yeah, make a dex save.
I can imagine Jeff like trying to hold on to River, like, can I hold on to you? She's like,
No.
Punch your lights out.
yeah.
8.
27.
River, you're fine. Jeff, the floor drops from underneath you both. And you know that feeling when you go over a bridge a bit too fast? But like more than that, you kind of lift off the floor slightly as it drops away from you.
And I was expecting it.
And because it slows down very suddenly to get to the right level, you just sort of... not so much fall prone, but you sort of sit.
Yeah.
You just sort of very suddenly sit down.
Oh, you didn't do the sitting thing. Okay,
No,
never mind.
I thought you'd done this before.
Yeah, this is the procedure.
Oh.
You don't fight. It's your first time.
First floor
It's better to sit
menswear.
Sure, okay.
Can I roll deception so that way next time River feels the need to sit down when she's doing this?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll insight against it, please.
Ooh.
How does a 28 feel?
Yeah, you do.
Soz, you're gonna believe that. That's the procedure from now on.
You gotta sit down.
Okay.
And
Looking forward to the next group travel.
we stand up. Yeah, Ruth just sits down. And, what the fuck are you doing?
Please remember
Only Jeff is laughing.
Yeah, we're like,
Got up. Yeah. Ha! You look stupid.
Meanwhile, the rest of us are like, should we sit?
That's not such a good idea. We don't get the stomach stuff.
it's horrible to read. What's wrong with you? I know it's funny because
she's doing the wrong thing. Isn't that good? Yeah. Just gesture to River. Just remember to tell Timbers about you got the sparrow.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got
I've
it.
got it all written. Yeah.
Oh.
All written down.
Okay, you're quite well prepared.
Ish.
Cool.
You should see where the rest of it is.
Oh God. I don't think we've got time right now, River, but I might take you up on that offer later. Go on, back to Timbers you go, you mischievous little scamp. You cheeky little water genasi. You can make me wet later. Off you pop.
Jesus Christ.
Remember when I said she makes jokes we're not allowed to make?
He's over yelling, isn't he?
He's well. He's well over yelling.
So then, River.
Yeah.
The portal powers up in front of you.
Sorry, excuse me.
All right, I get it. I get the vibe. Yeah, I'm stepping through.
Okay, what are you giving up?
Being able to beat Primordial.
Cool.
So big for you.
But that always comes up.
We're always talking.
And I can comprehend languages.
Okay, fuck it,
yeah.
She heard you right there.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much. Somebody had a great idea in the room, and I thought that one sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, you shall we follow your journey a little bit there, or do you want to? I don't know if you did your homework and did any shopping.
No.
You didn't do any shopping.
I started it.
How rude.
Start.
Yeah, maybe
She did
start.
start.
She didn't. Yeah.
We could follow River's journey.
The catalogue is very long.
It's like
No,
30 items.
the Argoose one.
Oh, sorry.
Paul gave me the Argoose one.
Oh, yeah, no, there are, yeah.
And I went a bit of the way down.
We could follow River's journey up to the point that she enters Argoose.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I kind of wanted to see an interaction between Argoose and River, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they do, but I wrote down 2 things.
Oh, well, let's get those.
I don't remember what they do, though.
Fuck it, we're just going to get them anyway. That one, there we go.
It's a solo Argoose shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With unknown gold. I'm very suspicious.
Yeah. She's got some gold.
You don't know how rich I am.
Yeah, she gets paid.
Yeah.
She's
She's on the payroll.
Yeah, she's
got a pension
exact
and
amount
everything.
of gold that she needs. That's how
Yeah.
much she's got enough.
She's got, you know how much gold you need? That's how much you got.
I've got the healthcare plan, the pension. You guys don't have this. You're not on the pension. Dental.
We're on a 0 hours contract.
We don't even get a pen, let alone
I
a
think
pension.
we have to pay Timbers for the privilege.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know, free eye tests.
Yeah, we do.
Derek always passes the eye test. Always fails the eye test.
What?
Do you keep your butler?
No longer got glasses and he's got an eye patch
I'm
on.
looking through the optics with the eye patch. No, can't see anything.
No.
Not a thing.
And then they switch it and I'm
A
like,
dog.
okay.
Is that a house? I don't know.
Somebody tried to kill me. Another person tried to kill me.
No, it's the letter B.
The letter B tried to kill me.
It's the optician trying to strangle you going, take this seriously.
An optician trying to
I might just do this. Flick the catalogue. That one.
Okay, cool, fine. So you
Pretty much how we did it the first time.
So you step out the portal in the dojo. Dojo.
That was a soft
And there's all of there's all the researchers there in their uniforms, wandering about.
Evening chaps.
One of them has a clipboard showing
Polite
the other one
nod.
something. They
Yeah.
nod, look
Yeah.
at the clipboard. They walk off in opposite directions. One of them's pushing a trolley
with barrels on.
with barrels on it.
Yeah.
There's someone on the far wall just turning some dials.
Yeah. Somebody writing some gibberish on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Someone
there's-
next to them just wiping it straight off.
Yeah. All of that's going on. You just stride out. Just be like,
two people over in the corner have like a meet cute where they bump into each other. Loads of papers
Oh.
dropped everywhere, and one picks the other.
Yeah. And you stride out of the dojo. Head on into Nassau, and you're walking through the town on your way to see Timbers because it's very important. You think, oh,
Good to be back. Am I hungry?
oh, I could do with some
Beer.
beer.
River is remarkably sober.
Really?
It's
Do you not remember the episode where I was entirely drunk on a ship?
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
I do. I do remember it.
You're remarkably sober currently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Currently, yeah.
For River.
And
Because
so I think it's time that you made a trip to Nancy's.
Yeah.
Hello, my lovely.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Guess who I just saw?
Who?
Derek.
No.
Yeah, and the rest of the boys.
How are they?
They're fantastic.
Oh.
Derek sends his love. He says he needs to come visit you soon.
Oh, good. Has Kath sent any money for his bar bill?
No.
No.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to have to cut him off soon, you know.
I will track him down. Yeah. Next time I see them, I'll remind him.
It's a very long bar bill. You want to see it?
Sorry. Yeah.
So she goes behind, pulls out a box, and just starts
neatly folded.
Neatly folded.
Oh no.
And it just keeps unfolding
Oh
of
my
this
goodness.
huge bar tab.
All of the patrons gather round.
Honestly,
Start
Nancy,
helping
babe.
Yeah, unravel it, yeah.
What's
Oh,
the
they've
tail?
taken
Goes
some
back to
right
the filing
liberties with you,
cabinet
haven't
she
they?
had originally.
Is it like the Magna Carta? Does it go round?
Yeah, it's real big. And then she gets to the end of it, she goes, currently, tab is 81,412.
Oh my gosh. Nancy, they've taken some right liberties with you, haven't they?
It's a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
It is. I've to start flogging some beer.
That's an awful
Gotta
lot.
start peddling some beer sharpish.
I would rather, like, if he could send some beer, some
Beer's the best.
gold.
Yeah, some gold would
I'd,
be great.
I'd take beer in exchange. If he's got a supplier, he could cut off the one I've got,
I
save a
didn't
fortune.
realise it got so bad, to be honest.
Yeah, to
I'll
be
mention
fair.
it next time I see them, and I'll tell you what, I will mention it to Timbers.
Please do, that'd be
Will
lovely.
do.
Oh, tell the boss.
Dobbed.
Dobbed in.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Timbers.
Did you not know? River is an absolute cross.
God damn. I might have to give Nancy one of my items. And I mean that one.
It's one way to settle your bill.
That's a big old bill.
But Nancy, I can't afford to pay.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement.
There's a patron.
Shall we go upstairs?
Sausage.
That's one for the.
That's the only fans,
That's
isn't
the
it?
only fans sorted.
I'm just going to flirt gracefully with James for an hour.
Yeah, thanks.
Audio jungle.
The Patreons would love that.
Just making a note.
Just making James uncomfortable for an hour.
Yeah, thanks.
That's the one you're going to insist on.
Yeah, we've got to do this Patreon.
You've all got to demand this now. You've all got to go on the Discord and demand that they do this as a
We're
spin-off.
not allowed to leave here until we've recorded it.
Oh,
So,
I'll go to bed.
what are you ordering from
I
Nancy?
think they need the room.
Oh, what does River drink?
What does River drink? Yeah.
Cedric
I will go for a
Yes.
Blue Lagoon. I feel like that's pretty on brand.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the most watery?
I got some
Water.
WKD, some port, some bit of lemonade. Lovely. Would you like a pitcher or a glass?
Oh, definitely pitch, please. It's been a
straw
long
or any
day.
glass? Do you want any glasses with it or just a straw? Okay, my lovely, no worries.
Thank you, babe.
Here you go.
Actually, can I have it in a takeaway one?
Oh, plastic one. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. I've got some business.
So you're just walking around
Yes.
to the straw.
With a giant plastic pitcher and a straw.
Pops an umbrella in the top, but not like a cocktail one, just like a pop out.
You know what's parasol? How much is one of those?
What, an umbrella?
No, the whole
Doesn't matter
shebang.
to you. You're never going to pay it.
Yeah, why do you care? You don't pay for
I'm
this.
just curious.
Oh, it's just 6 gold.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay my bill before I leave.
Oh,
There we
thank
go.
you, my darling.
That you're welcome. Leave her a
Getting that in.
nice tip and say, I'll see you soon. Sorry, I can't hang out today. I've got some important business.
Oh, do come by. We've got
I'll come
our
back
beach
soon.
lawn darts tournament tomorrow.
Amazing. I'll do my best to make it.
Okay. See you later. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Watch the scaffolding.
It's currently propping up Nancy's house.
And as you're wandering through, drinking your very large pitcher,
Before we go any further,
Go on.
Is that genuinely how you make a Blue Lagoon? Is there port in one?
Port WK and lemonade, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
Is that Purple Rain?
Was that Purple Rain? I thought it was Blue Lagoon.
Well, it turns it purple, doesn't it, when you put port in?
I didn't realise it was port.
I thought that was a bit weird because I was like, isn't that a Purple Rain?
Oh, maybe it's Purple Rain.
No, it's
I'm gonna
Blue,
Google
Blue
it.
Lagoon is Blue Curacao.
Yeah, it's Curacao.
Oh, it's the Curacao. Oh, yeah.
Something else and something else.
Nancy comes running out. I'm sorry, my darling, I gave you the wrong cocktail.
I thought it was a weird colour.
I didn't realise there was port in it.
Give me that.
I'm glad you realised because I'm allergic
I
to
can't give you.
port.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's blue
Curacao.
Curacao,
Archers.
vodka, and lemonade.
Vodka and
Basically, vodka and lemonade with a bit of colouring.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
lemonade. Okay.
And
Here
a
you go. She
cherry.
hands you another
A
picture.
cherry on the top.
And a cherry.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't got any cherries. I've got a cranberry.
Yeah. I mean, it's
The whole drink's ruined, Nancy. Smashes it on the ground.
Same price though. So there you go.
Thank you.
She takes the Purple Rain off you and just starts drinking that. Chug, 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 chug.
Big sigh before I have to walk back in. Here we go again.
Oh, Chip, it's almost like you work in hospitality. Yeah.
So true, though. It's so true.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not finishing that one. Oh, here we go. Hey, how's it going?
Really, that's just how you spoke to me and Paul when we came in the other day.
Yeah, it is.
It's not the customers that drag me down, James.
Oh, it's us. Sorry.
It's just you two.
Honk. Ooh. And you make your way up, and as you're wandering up the main street of Nassau, you spot Goose there as well. Isn't it lovely?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it lovely? Let's see if I can find Nassau. Hold on. Where are you, Nassau?
Ahoy there, that'll be the end of part 1 of this episode. So, get the longboats and head on over to part 2. It's available right now. Avast!
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Now, hang on a tick. What is that on the horizon? Is it a storm? A kraken? No, it's recognition because, well, Captain S.M. Timbers Esquire, yes, that glorious bearded menace from the podcast What You Are Listening to, Roll Britannia, has only gone and got nominated for a Crit Award. That's right, Best NPC for 2025. Well, no, I ain't ever chased awards, see? But if people wants to give me one, well, who might argue, eh? Go on then, cast your votes, and make an old pirate smile. Couldn't have said it better myself. Tap the link in the episode description, or head to critawards.com to vote for the only captain who's made piracy look this charming. And if I don't win, that Derek will definitely be walking the plank again.
No, please, Tippers, have mercy. I've forgotten how to swim.